When it come to me, baby, Big Bread Ray. What up?
You telling me that was the same bottle?
No, you ain't had a drink all week.
Because that's wine. I just poured yak in my wine. Right
First
there.
of all, this is bullying. HR. Well, I have neither one of them in me yet.
Like Irv said in the comments, read it like I told you, nigga.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what else to say, but that's fucked up, man.
Don't get me wrong.
That's fucked up.
Okay, but y'all act like men don't do this. Oh,
okay, so look, there we go. And that's a perfect example, but it was Janae. Oh no, she's toxic too. She's toxic too.
I couldn't.
Man, I'm sick of y'all shit.
Let me say this.
It's a yes
you
or no
skirting
question.
around the question.
Y'all think y'all going to heaven? Shit.
No, I'm talking about directly.
Now I'm getting my hair cut. Now I'm getting my hair cut to get pussy.
Because you was doing it in the pursuit of pussy.
That makes no sense. Why the fuck are you worried about that shit on our goddamn show? That's like us going to his youth program and saying he's gonna cancel everybody.
Everybody has to go.
Everybody off the screen. You know what? Now fuck that, Evelyn. You got me fucked up. Evelyn, you talking that shit in the comments. I bet you won't come on this motherfucking show and say that shit.
Are you cussing me out because they can't hear you?
Hey, turn that bullshit off. Outside, nigga. Check on. Multi-platinum, nigga.
Ooh, not 23.
They 23 platinum albums in 6 years. I know. See, look, Cash, I'm sick of your shit.
Hello, my name is Cash, and welcome to episode 24 of I'm Sick of Your Shit podcast. Tonight, we're going to get a little bit into the whole Ye, Drake, J Prince situation. We're going to talk about the baby drama, and even Stevie J and Faith are acting up this week. So let's go ahead and bring on my co-host, Ray, the jerk, the mayor. What you want about tonight? What's up? How you doing? You're muted. You muted. There we go.
What up, Cash?
What's up?
We're here.
Hey. You look tight. Give you a minute. All right, Holly, where you at? Where you at? You know, before he goes too far.
What's the deal?
What up?
What's the fucking deal, man? One time for my niggas in the jail cell. One time for my niggas in the jail cell, man.
That's
when your name says the law-abiding citizen, that's what you're doing?
The man that's going to snitch.
Right. The law-abiding citizen. That's what you're doing?
Hey.
We don't know what we're going to get every week with this guy.
Never know.
Hold up. Y'all not going to do that. Y'all not going to do that. I tried to shout out my niggas in the jail cell. Cash.
That you put there, huh?
Cash, send nudes money, and Ray, the jerk, aka the mayor. Both of you motherfuckers are in Facebook jail, and I'm sick of y'all shit. I tried to shout y'all out, and that's how y'all do me. Y'all bullying me this fucking early.
Oh, you were talking about us.
I thought you was talking about real niggas behind the bricks.
Right.
I was talking about y'all. I'm the law-abiding citizen, and you motherfuckers are in jail, and I'm free.
Oh, well, enjoy. I only got 6 more days.
Notice the name. Can we?
Yeah.
Down there.
Are y'all not gonna tell the people what landed y'all in the slammer? You fucking criminals.
Exactly. That's what landed me in jail.
I mean, and then once you a convict, you a target. I mean, once you become a felon, ain't nothing you can't do no wrong.
I'm already. What's that when they go back? When they get out of jail, but you already.
You a repeat offender?
No. Like I'm institutionalized. There we go.
Institutionalized. Okay.
There we go.
I got you. I see where we're going now.
Offender.
Not a sexual offender.
I mean,
how would you say?
It is kind of like
cash, send nudes, money.
Yeah, you got put in jail for that.
Consensual.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Shut up. Wow.
Yeah, for it to be consensual, there has to be like some sort of word in front of send nudes or maybe behind it, right?
Please.
Would you? Yeah, like, but you didn't ask the question. You made a demand.
It's definitely what it sounds like, a demand. like a sexual predator.
Ray, why you go to jail?
Man, jokingly just telling somebody I beat their ass. Forgot all about that shit.
Jokingly.
Yeah.
Mr. Stop the Violence.
Right.
Mr. Stop the Violence.
Yeah. You know,
and
jokingly.
You told,
but I also have admitted that I will start the violence too. So I'm kind of a hypocrite.
Well, if you could go to Facebook jail for drinking,
look, if you don't get that Amber Alert from behind your screen, Cash,
you have to. I'm ignoring them.
There we go, because she was ready to bully me about my drinking all over again.
I'm just saying. Look at this water.
Y'all gonna start treating me like I am the upstanding, law-abiding citizen that I am. Everybody drinks in America, but you motherfuckers are in jail. Y'all criminals, so y'all ain't got no right. I'm not taking that bullying shit tonight.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. Whatever.
What up, cuz?
I only got like a week left, so I'm good.
Yeah, all right. Okay. So what's the deal? What's going on out here?
Well, okay, so I'm pretty sure. Shut up. It's very
like, why don't you take it off and just like be free?
Can we carry on?
I'm just saying, in the middle, I'm getting fierce, and then on the outside, I'm getting grandma.
Fierce?
Yeah.
Did you just say fierce?
Yeah, I'm getting fierce.
Let her do her, man.
I'm always cold. Like, shut up. Leave me alone. Jesus. Okay. Thank you.
Already getting
Thank you for Ray's fashion update, but can we move on now?
It's cold, but you got on a shirt with your tits out. Okay. All right.
Hey, look, I'm hands off on this situation. I want all of the viewers, I want all of the listeners to pay attention to the fact that these are criminals having an exchange between each other right now.
This criminal word, like that you keep throwing out there.
All I'm trying to point out is that if someone is cold, you would think they would put on some clothes like me.
I do have on clothes.
No, you don't.
She got on clothes. She just got on a little sweater, so her shoulders ain't out. She a little chilly.
Yeah, looks like she better walk down Troost.
You know what? Let me stay out of this conversation. This is a conversation amongst criminals. I don't even
understand why he's still here. Like, why has he not been muted?
Why would the producer mute me? Because I'm just asking about your fashion apparel. I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm just confused. Am I going to a nursing home or am I going to pick?
Thank you. God damn it. Asshole.
Why?
Raider jerk.
Jesus Christ.
What did they bring me on this show for? Okay, all right.
Can we? Damn, every time. Let me get it on.
You got the floor. You got the floor. Do your thing.
I appreciate it. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure everybody has heard by now that Memphis rapper Young Dolph was murdered in his hometown. He was visiting a local restaurant, I believe, there. And according to the restaurant owner, he came in, was buying some cookies, and somebody pulled up and started shooting. He was found dead on the scene. So, yeah, that's kind of what happened today.
Yeah, very tragic for the world, also for hip hop as well, that we keep losing icons in the hip hop industry, man. Shout out to Young Dolph for everything that he has done for the city of Memphis and what he has done for hip hop. I was a great fan. I actually was able to host the first concert that he had here in Kansas City before he actually even blew up. So, you know, those are memories that I can definitely take with me, and just wish the best for his family in the city of Memphis.
Yeah, that's a crazy situation. Ray, you was listening to Dolph when you came in tonight, wasn't you?
Yeah, that was Dolph. You know,
I'm not. I wasn't a real big fan of his music, but I was familiar with it enough to like I said, I thought that was Dolph. I could hear in the background, but man, that's just a crazy situation, man. It be your own people, though, man. Like, you know, he was in his own hood, and I think he was like you said, visiting that restaurant. He visits that restaurant, I think, frequently. Whenever he's back home, he goes and gets cookies, and he was just there last week. And I saw a video posted of the owner, one of the ladies that worked at the store, and she was, you know, he was shouting out the store and helping promote it. And he was back at the store again today, man, and lost his life. And man, you know, just prayers and condolences to the family, man. That is big, because Young Dolph was a real big figure in the hip hop industry, I think, man, especially coming out of Memphis. He did have some beef with some folks, man, and it's just tragic, man. Like Ray said, that we keep losing niggas to shit like that, bro. That's just fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 young kids. That's always, another really terrible added factor when these things happen. So, just
And a
prayers
lot
to
of
the
these
family.
rappers are getting their life took right in their own cities. We always
Yeah.
had these conversations about people need to leave Kansas City, you don't kill your blah blah this, but rappers are getting killed, in their own
When they
cities.
go home. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wherever they
not just
from.
Kansas City. Yeah, it's like damn,
It's fucked up everywhere, man. And
everywhere.
I've been seeing stuff about the aftermath from Young Dolph's shooting. They said that I think what's his name, Black Youngster. They said something about his grandma's house and been shot up. They
Well, those
said
were
that
That
proven
was
to be
actually
false reports.
that was
Yeah,
that was
false.
false.
Okay, good,
Yeah,
yeah,
that and
good.
the
Because I've
Yo
been seeing
Gotti
a lot of that.
restaurant. Yeah, the Yo
yeah, and the
Gotti
That was
restaurant
restaurant.
not
also
get
false.
shot either.
Yeah,
But
Okay, good.
they have shut it down around that area to prevent
yeah. They have up
this from happening.
security and they
Yeah,
have
because it's the
police like
streets,
around
man.
there
It's the
right now.
streets. Like I said, it
Yeah.
was there's a lot of street shit going on between those two camps, and they know their town and their locality a lot better than we ever will, as far as people that's shutting it down and taking all those preventative measures. So, man, condolences to him though. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. But yeah. So moving on, because I was a really big fan, so I'm trying not to think about them.
You was a big fan of Young Dolph, Cash?
Yeah, like my daughter would make fun of
I'm,
me
I'm
because
gonna
that's
take
like
I'm gonna
one of
take a
the
shot for him.
few
Really?
rappers that I like listen to. Yeah, I know
That's
I'm
what's
not
up.
like a really big
Yeah,
rap
that's
fan, but
shocking. Yeah, that's
yeah,
definitely
but he
shocking.
was
Grandma
one.
Tish like Young Dolph. Yeah,
It was.
God damn, Ray ruin a wet dream, boy. If you let him, I swear to God. God damn.
I'll walk off. I'm sick of his shit tonight. I'm
Please
fucking
don't walk
done.
off, Cash. Take this nigga off the fucking screen. He got the fucking moderator threatening to walk off the set, man.
I'm sick of
God
his
damn,
shit
Ray.
tonight. I swear. Oh my god! But look, I'm caught up on BMF. I did it.
Oh
It
shit.
stressed me out. Like it took a lot to get to that fucking point. But I am caught up. I'm caught up.
Stressed you out.
It's
Why would that stress
stressful
you out? Because of
because
the violence, because of the
right.
violence?
it's
I feel
the
like
violence. I feel like there's never a good moment. Like nobody's ever okay. Like
you're judging us as black people.
no,
Yeah,
I feel like
I
the
feel like
show
that too. I
is
don't know what Ray was doing right there. I feel
right.
like that too. Cash, I
That's the
do feel
show.
like that
No, it's
you
just
being
very
biased, I think.
triggering. Y'all don't be triggered by that stuff. Like I don't know. Like I just messed up my hair. I
Triggering?
don't know. Yeah.
What's triggering
A lot
about
of
it?
black people say that they triggered by certain type of content. Like a lot of people say they don't like watching slave movies and those narratives. A lot of people don't like seeing us, in the
Yeah, I really
streets and
don't
all of
watch
that
those
shit.
either. So I get that too.
But you'll
I
watch a
just
serial killer.
yeah, that's what
Serial
I was gonna say. Like because you can't relate because it's something that's outside of your community, Cash. Is that
Well,
what you
yeah, I
saying?
mean, because keep in mind, like most of what I watch is I watch a lot of anime, like a lot of Marvel, I watch a lot of Disney. So those are the things that I watch. I don't really watch, and I watch horror films too. But I mean, those are like it's fake. It's really, really fake to me. I guess that's why I don't know. That's just
It's
like the stuff that
scary
I watch.
because some of those depictions of black folks. That's a dope ass hat, man.
It
Shout out to the
is,
Popper
yeah.
MKC Clothing. And man, I gotta now I gotta give me some more gear because that blue look good on you, Crip.
Yeah, I wouldn't say all that, but let's chill out. Just want to share everybody. You know what I'm saying? How
Law abiding
The
citizens.
Popper
the
doing stuff,
producer took
man.
me off, man. Niggas is blood.
Producer, bring me up to the screen, that main screen, so they can see how dope this hat is, man. Yeah, hear me?
It
Extra
is. It's
colors,
nice.
See that? Union Station, baby.
Yeah, that's dope as
Yeah,
fuck,
that is
man.
nice. I
Shout
like
out
that
to the
one.
Popper.
Yeah.
What I was saying though, Cash, I was saying,
We don't care what you were saying.
all right. No, all right, bet, fuck it. I ain't gonna deal with this bullying tonight. Not
He
when I'm the
really
only
is
fucking
on one tonight.
law-abiding citizen. But both of y'all be on one.
But
Look,
you
watch
can
this,
stop
Cash.
throwing that in.
Watch how triggered you get. Watch this.
What are you about to do? Why would I
What?
be triggered by your drinking?
Alcoholic?
Because that triggers you into bullying episodes.
I know your beard smells like alcohol.
Why would my beard smell like alcohol?
Because when you're alcoholic, that smell comes out of your pores.
I'm not spilling my drink on my. I'm not a fucking alcoholic.
You drink it every day, so it's going to be in your pores.
You're so mean.
See, I don't understand. You know, producer, please, when they bully me like this, especially about my drinking, producer, we done drunk together. Like, nigga, we drink. Ray don't drink or smoke.
And you a snitch. Oh, wow. Okay.
You see what it says, law-abiding citizen.
He just literally told on the producer as being alcoholic and a cocaine head as well. Okay.
They took everybody. Where did cocaine come in? Whoa, wait a second.
Yeah, see, like, this is what I'm talking about.
Y'all be snitching lines, the producers, and what y'all be doing?
No, we see. Thank you for doing the right thing, producer. I wasn't trying to snitch on you or slander your name. I was just saying, like, damn, they bullying me because I like to have a taste here and there. And
a taste?
You ever did cocaine?
A taste?
A taste of fucking liquor.
No, how you ever did cocaine?
No, I've never did cocaine at all.
Hey man, you can't keep taking me out.
No fucking crack. Fuck out of here with all that shit.
You talking about?
We didn't say smoking crack.
That's what crackhead said. Give me a little taste.
I said,
the taste.
Yeah.
Now this nigga want to take everybody off the screen again. See, y'all gonna piss the producer off. We only 15 minutes into the fucking show.
He done learn how to work. He done learn how to work the board. That's what it is.
He moving that shit. He moving through them screens real quickly now. All of a sudden. All right. Shout out to episode 24 and the producer.
Right. Finally, the 24th episode. He knows.
Can we get back to talking about BMF? The greatest fucking show on TV right now.
Calm down. You went too far.
The greatest shit on TV until Snowfall comes back.
The greatest thing on TV? Yeah, thank you. Because that was just
went too far with that, buddy. Not the greatest show. It's a great show, but not the greatest.
Because the acting is getting better, but it's still.
Hey, you know who dropped? Tiger King dropped today.
Oh,
the new Tiger King.
The new one.
Yes, that dropped today.
Look how excited Cash got when we talk about some real sick shit.
Look, listen,
she's
because I did not know that if you were a white person for like $2,000 and some drugs, you can get a whole tiger. Like, I am completely blown away by that.
And that doesn't trigger you that type of fucking
why would I be
exists in the world
by white people and tigers? Like,
okay, so let me ask y'all this. Let me ask both of y'all this. Are you more afraid of white people or niggas from your community? What are you more afraid
racist.
Of?
You're racist.
Right. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
I don't know how to answer that.
That's quite a question.
Exactly. Cash, let's move on.
Thank you. How about those Chiefs?
Yeah. Whoa. He talking about me? Wow, he trying to get this shut down immediately.
I'm sick of y'all shit, bro. Don't do that.
Wow, yeah.
Producer, how did that happen?
Exactly. How did that get by the producer? Ooh. Do we?
He even had a full screen. Why he asked it?
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all really ain't shit for that. Y'all really ain't shit for that.
So Mahomes.
That was a good question.
Yeah, you looking to be cancel culture, buddy?
Man.
I'm sick of y'all shit. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's talk about the Chiefs.
And you're well polished when it comes to podcasts. That's something I just didn't expect from you. You're a racist.
Go on, talk about the Chiefs, bro. I told you I'm not dealing with this fucking bullying tonight.
No,
I'm the only nigga that's fucking walking around as a law-abiding citizen. Y'all fucking criminals.
Oh,
a snitch.
Yeah,
that's what I hear.
He's walking around, but he's worried about who we like the best versus color. Ooh, okay. Yeah.
I was just asking, who are you more afraid of?
Asking for who? Who are you asking for?
And for why?
Because y'all talking about y'all triggered by certain shit. Cash gets excited.
Who do you work
for? Who the fuck am I working for? You know what? Producer, just take both of their ass off of the fucking screen, because this bullying shit I'm not gonna deal with tonight. These niggas are thugs, they criminals. I don't want to deal with this level of bullying on tonight's show. Shout out to all of the law-abiding citizens out there, all of those folks that are not afraid to go against the grain and tell.
Definitely. Well, speaking of the Chiefs, we picked up a victory against a better opponent. This is actually our first win against, well, it's our second win against a team with a winning record. However, I'm not giving
y'all played
credit.
The Raiders. Didn't y'all play the Raiders?
Yeah, but I'm not giving credit because we didn't play Aaron Rodgers when he had, Green Bay when he had Aaron Rodgers. So that win is like a half a win. We definitely picked up some momentum. We got back to Kansas City style of football, which was I was happy to see. Mahomes still got some kinks to work out because soon as one drive he'll do good. After that, he's right back to big play Mahomes, and we have to keep him focused and stay on task with the dump offs, the 5 and 6, 7 yards. Because as you can see, those 5 or 6, 7 yards was turning out to be 13, 14 yarders. He has to be content with taking those and not force things because honestly, he should have had 3 interceptions. The defenders dropped the ball, so we definitely got a break.
Y'all beat the shit out of the Raiders. Y'all beat the shit out of the Raiders, bro. It was 41.
But it was late. It was late though. It wasn't like a thrashing to begin with. And during the third quarter, ending in the third quarter, we was only up by I believe 7 or 10 at that moment. We didn't really get on top of them until that fourth quarter. So we always play great against the Raiders. We own them, Arrowhead West. But I'm looking forward to this matchup against the Cowboys this Sunday.
Where y'all playing at?
We play here in Kansas City at Arrowhead Stadium. Yeah.
Ooh, shout out to all the Cowboys fans that's gonna be brave.
Fuck them Cowboys fans.
I was saying shout out to them that's gonna be brave enough to go out there with in that hostile environment at Arrowhead, man. I wasn't even.
You know what's weird is that all the warm cities, they have domes. The cold cities were open. That makes absolutely no sense to me.
Yeah,
that is kind of stupid.
Well, because
Arizona,
the warmer cities
New
are
Orleans,
trying to get the Super Bowl, you gotta have a. Don't you have a dome to do the Super Bowl in it?
No, not at all. Tampa Bay don't have a dome.
You don't?
No, Tampa Bay don't have a dome. Miami don't have
a dome. I know. I felt like it was always a rule or something like for Super Bowl shows.
That was a rule, but shit.
No,
I mean, I think Ray would know better than me.
No, remember that experiment they had when they played at New York Giants Stadium and it snowed like a motherfucker?
That's why I thought that it had to be.
Stupid ass shit. Y'all, okay. I don't have a problem with moving the destination, but why would you pick one of the cities that gets the most snow in the winter?
Yeah, exactly. It's you know what time of the year.
Knowing when the Super Bowl is.
Exactly.
Like, that's stupid as fuck.
That's why I wouldn't be so happy about it coming here because we still would be snowing. Yeah, I would love it, but I don't want the Super Bowl to be here.
But y'all ain't got no dome. Yeah. You can't block that weather.
Fucking up a game.
Kansas City weather, Midwest weather in general, man, especially Missouri. That shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah, unpredictable.
Did y'all see Cam Newton? Cam Newton went back to the Panthers, right?
Yeah, went back to the Panthers and scored. He said, "I'm back." He told him he's.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, he scored twice.
Because I didn't watch too much football this weekend. So Cam Newton is back with the Panthers, but wasn't there like a sequence of things where they had a quarterback that they replaced him with, and now there's a replacement for that quarterback, and they brought Cam Newton in to replace that person,
paying all of them.
What type of dumb shit is going on in Carolina?
Yeah, to replace
Cam Newton, the fucking Super Bowl. Wasn't he an MVP?
He was the MVP. Took him to the Super Bowl.
But wasn't it because he wouldn't get the shot or something like that? Wasn't there controversy why he left in the first place?
It was controversial why he left, but
somebody asked you, right? You see that comment? How do you feel about
moving the stadium downtown?
Are they moving the stadium? They moving Arrowhead downtown?
It's just been a thought. I actually would be against both stadiums moving downtown. One would be great just for the site. If you go to San Francisco, what's that other one? It was another one I went to. But like San Francisco Giants, they're downtown.
That shit was downtown.
Yeah, Rams, they were downtown. I don't think the Chiefs, but I think the Royal Stadium would be better downtown in that type of environment. So, but not both of them.
Yeah, because a lot of cities have their baseball stadiums downtown.
Yeah, And
I'll
just
be
riding down
upset
San
to see.
Francisco, it's beautiful seeing their stadium right in the midst
I'll
of.
be upset to see them split up Arrowhead and Kaufman like that.
I
Just
wouldn't. I wouldn't
Why?
because
you
Just because
would.
we're so used to it?
no, it's just
Yeah,
how
like
roll.
it's such a long time tradition to have, the football and the baseball stadium right there next to each other. So it'd be tough for me, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot of folks in Kansas City that gotta feel that way.
It just interferes with parking because
Yeah, I'm
sometimes
sure.
it do run into events taking place at both. So I wouldn't be against. I love the fact that they're both right there, but I also don't mind them being separate.
Mm. Yeah, I saw. Shout out to Cam Newton though, getting his spot back in Carolina. I also saw the Rams cheating again, and they signed Odell. What you think about that though, Ray? Like, is Odell done? What do you think? Was that a cheating move? Because I think that was the art of cheating at its finest.
I mean, hey, you got the money, and depending on the type of contracts they're offering, I heard that Kansas City actually offered him a better contract than the Rams did, but he stuck with the
Odell?
Rams. Yeah,
Wow.
Really?
yeah, they said the Chiefs offered a better contract than the Rams. Um, but I do feel like Odell becoming a Chief was not a good move because Patrick
Nah.
Mahomes has his favorites, and he wouldn't get the ball here
It
with
probably
the
would have just been
Rams.
more controversy than anything.
Exactly, because soon as he don't get the ball, he's going to cry and create commotion in the locker room. So no, let him go somewhere else, man. We don't even use Josh Gordon, who can do the same thing that Odell can.
Mm.
He's probably faster than Odell. You know, yeah, they keep
Yeah.
sleeping on Josh Gordon, but Josh Gordon was fast. He's been out the league, but his conditioning has been great.
What is Josh Gordon doing? Like, how long he been here now? What, 3 or 4
I think
weeks?
4 games. Yeah, this past Saturday. So
What
this next gonna be 5 games, and he has I
you
think
happy
three
with the pickup?
catches
No, so you're not happy with the pickup. Okay.
with Gordon. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the Gordon pickup. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That's all good then. What else we got?
We got somebody that's looks like we got a comment or somebody that's wanting to share their opinion. Let's bring them on board, Cash.
All right, let's see. We got Salamander.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's good? What's
Hey,
good,
what's good?
E?
How you
What's
doing?
going on? What's
Welcome to
going
the
on?
show.
You see my picture? It's Patrick sucking Squidward's.
Oh, okay, so he's trolling.
Yeah.
He said, "Did you see?"
That's when the producer needs to be on his job.
Producer didn't vet that person.
Yeah.
What were they trying to? Definitely, they were trying to speak about the Chiefs because he said something about Patrick.
He
Yeah.
said it was Patrick sucking on something. Like, what? Oh man. I love it though. I love it because
Yeah,
it's
shout
Yeah.
out.
You
open.
never know. Yeah.
Right. You don't know what
Yeah,
you're
we
gonna
never
get.
know what the fuck we're gonna get. Just like with you criminals.
Oh wow. Back on
Come on,
that.
man. Come right
Right.
back to it as you take a sip of your
Alcoholic
This is
beverage.
juice.
legal. Everything that I'm doing right now is legal.
Oh, everything.
Everything that I'm doing right now is legal. Somewhere.
Okay. Somewhere. That's gotta
Was
put
your
that
What's up,
in.
mohawk
Ray?
inspired by Black Panther?
You really want to tell? You want me to tell you the story behind why I got the mohawk? Do you really
Is it
want
a
that?
short story, like 30 seconds or less?
No, are they ever short stories? Come on now.
I can give you 35 seconds. Can I have 5 more seconds?
Go ahead.
Okay, so
30,
the reason
29,
here's the
28,
story behind my haircut.
27, 26,
I'm a bit
25.
bro. Don't fucking count down out loud like that, bro. Let me tell the fucking story. Ray, I'm a big gamer. I'm a big 2K player, and a couple of years back, I was having a really good season on 2K. Cash, don't do that. I hear you fucking sighing. Just shut up and let me fucking tell the story. It's gonna be quick. Okay, listen. I was a big gamer on 2K, and I was supposed to reach the top level, and I didn't that year. And so the next 2K came out, and I said, you know what? I'm going to cut my hair just like my player. And my player had this mohawk look with the beard, and I said that's gonna propel me to the next level. And so I just stayed with the haircut. So that was 35 seconds or less, I'm sure. I had my haircut because I wanted to look like my player on 2K.
That
Gotcha.
And I
that's
think I
what
did
we
a good
needed.
job.
You see how
So,
that last
I think I
sentence
did it.
at the end? Did you
wonderful
see how
story.
you said that last sentence at the end? That's all we
Well,
had needed.
okay, that's fine. Okay, we ain't got to fucking bully me about the fact that I
That
actually
was a
gave
wonderful
y'all.
story.
What?
Why do you get so aggressive? Like,
So
Jesus, calm
loud.
down. You know what? Before the
I
shows,
want
I'm
y'all to
going
feel
to
me.
ask you to take Ritalin. Shit.
Go to hell, Ray. I'm sick of your shit, bro. I'm not dealing
Game
with this
Tight
bullying
Mike said,
tonight.
"What do you think about the Staples Center changing the name?"
The Staples
love
Center
it.
is changing the name?
Yeah, to crypto.com arena.
Oh yeah, I
Get the
saw
fuck
that.
out of here.
Yeah.
Yes,
No
crypto.com.
way.
Yep.
Crypto.com.
It sure
Man, fuck
is.
that.
I do not like the name change. I
don't
feel like
approve.
that could be something like on the
Oh,
court,
let me make sure.
crypto.com court. But I also am not against it because, of course, you're in it to produce revenue.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
all
it
it
says.
is.
Crypto.com arena. New logo will
Crypto.com.
debut on Christmas.
Yeah.
That's a fucking mistake, man. Shout out to the Lakers and the history behind the Staples Center. And
No,
I don't
it's
want
just
to
not
hear
the
it, Ray. Just
Lakers, it's
shut
the
up. Just
Clippers
shut
as
up. Don't
well.
do that.
It's the Clippers as well.
Okay,
The
guys. It
Clippers
looks
are.
like we have another guest that wants to come on. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we
Here
can
we
get it
go.
right
Hello?
this time.
Oh, it's Game Tight Mike. It's
Game
Game
Tight
Tight
Mike,
Mike,
what
and he
up?
has a picture of. Wait a minute.
Yo,
Before
your hair
Game
looks
Tight
dumb
says
as
anything.
fuck, you fat ass nigga.
Oh, that's not Game Tight Mike.
What the heck?
That was the same guy. That's real clever. We got a shout out to E. I don't remember his last name, but he changed his fucking name to Game Tight Mike, and he pulled a fast one on the producer.
What the heck?
Oh Lord. I'm
Okay.
just waiting on this producer to get his shit together.
Producer.
He getting
What's up,
blocked.
bro?
He
He
getting
getting
blocked.
blocked. Okay.
Okay.
But that was look, the real Game Tight Mike is actually in the comments right now, and that was fucking classic. I gotta hand it to that brother, whoever that fucking E nigga
That was quick on his feet.
That was super clever. He came in as Game Tight Mike, and he had a picture of DJ Academics, and he got a fast one off on the producer. Shout out to E, man, and shout out to the real Game Tight Mike, man.
I'm like, hold up, who the fuck is that?
Wow.
They said the Lakers went all bad as soon as LBJ got there. What do you think about that,
I
Ro?
don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, Drew. I'm sick of your shit. You know, I'm a big Lakers fan, and the Lakers were, bro. We missed the playoffs for damn near a goddamn decade. So you can't say that they went all bad as soon as LBJ got there because he brought us another championship. And you know, I'm a big LeBron hater, so I'm not jeffing with him right now. I'm just giving him his props where it's due.
Ro, let me ask you about that championship. Do you feel like it's an asterisk on that championship?
I don't.
You don't?
I knew that's where you was going.
You
No, and let me say,
you feel like y'all would have won it
why.
if it wasn't for COVID?
I don't know if we would have won it if it wasn't for COVID, but like as far as that bubble championship, that was tough, bro. That might have been the toughest championship in the history of the NBA because they were quarantined and couldn't be out with their families and live their lives the way that they normally do. Their routine changed. So I got to hand it to the Lakers.
What does that have to do with basketball?
Yeah, mentally and physically as well. Mentally and physically as well, bro. Motherfuckers go to practice, they play the game, and then they go home to their families. They free to roam around freely. They didn't do that when it was in that.
Do you realize their families was there?
Not all of they. Listen, bro. When I say families, I'm just talking about your normal routine, bro. Eat a dick, Ray. I'm not doing this.
Oh wow, producer. Whoa, wow, shit. Woo.
You went too far, right? Damn, I guess.
You know what, producer? Let's give him 5 minutes before we bring him back.
Give him time out.
That wasn't even that
time out.
That wasn't even.
And then he came back with his drink. Did you take a little sip?
What else we got, Cash?
Y'all so
okay, so
shit, man.
No, okay, we're on basketball. So you know, Scottie Pippen, he wrote a book. Why'd y'all fake?
I don't want to talk about that nigga. I don't want to talk about that hating ass nigga.
Well, okay, you can mute your mic. Go ahead, Cash.
Well, no, I mean, why? Why you don't want to? What's the problem?
Finish up with what
you were saying. Happened.
He can't tell his story.
Tell us what happened. Tell us
what
happened.
He can't tell his story. I'm just saying, this man wants to tell his story. Everybody else gets to tell their story.
And I was a Bulls fan more than you. Yeah, I was a Bulls fan more than you, Ro. So I love Scotty. I love Mike. But he wants the world to know what we see on TV is not the real truth, and that's reality.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, and he should get that chance. Jordan got
Right.
his whole,
Right.
documentary.
I
Don't
can't
let
be
Ray
against
do
that
this, Cash.
man telling his truth. I'm not a Michael Jordan
Ray, you're not
fan.
gonna read. You're not gonna read his book.
Who? If it's
Scottie
an
Pippen,
audio,
you're
I'll
not
listen
gonna
to
read
it.
his book.
I'm not gonna read
You'll
shit.
listen to it.
I will listen to
Okay.
it. Yeah, because you remember
Okay.
I had the Scottie Pippen shoes. I was a fan of Scottie Pippen.
Oh, you was a big Bulls
Yeah,
fan.
I was a bigger fan of
and all
Scottie
of
than
the
I was
players that
Mike.
came along with it. I give you that,
So what's
but
the
I
problem,
just
Holly?
I don't agree with him coming out trying to dispel and accuse Jordan of, with that Last Dance documentary, like some of the things that he said, what Jordan's agenda was. I just don't agree with it. I don't think that the Last Dance, for anybody that's seen it, I don't think that the Last Dance portrays Scottie Pippen in a negative way. I don't think that it gave all of the accolades to Michael Jordan. I think that it was centered around him, but they gave props to all of those key pieces, including Scottie Pippen. I don't understand Scottie Pippen's motive behind his book and trying to come with this different hating ass drama. I'm not with it.
I don't necessarily think that there's a motive behind it, but I just don't understand why he's not entitled to his story. I just don't, and why that makes him a hater.
Yeah,
I don't get
definitely. I feel like he is entitled to tell his side the same way Michael Jordan told his side. We can't silence one person while only listening
I'm
to
not
the
saying
other.
that. I agree with that.
Basically,
I'm
you
You
not
are.
are
saying that.
saying that.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying like he can tell his side of the story, but there's just a certain level,
What?
and man, come on, Ray. Like we brothers,
Come
bro.
on,
We go back
law-abiding
a
citizen.
long
He's
way.
supposed to tell it all, right?
No, it's just a certain way. Like it's just certain shit. It's certain energy you're not supposed to bring to the public, and when we guilty of that, you just got to call it out. And
I
and
mean,
and that's
I
where I'm
get
at.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I feel Scotty's at the point of his life where he just feels disrespected in a sense. And he wants to set the record straight on a lot of misinformed things that we've been told.
You
I,
think that the Last Dance gave us a negative depiction or inaccurate description of Scottie Pippen's involvement in that dynasty?
I don't, but that's not for me to
Okay, that's
decide
my
though.
thing.
Yeah, I
Okay,
thought it
okay.
was great, but Scotty also said that he felt like it was more based around Michael Jordan and not the Bulls dynasty. And I can see that.
I just didn't get that. You thought that? You
Yeah,
felt that?
I can
I
see
didn't
that.
feel
Yeah,
that. I thought it was more
but
about the Bulls and them that last season, and they kind of went through the history. I thought it was a well put together documentary that gave everybody their props, everybody that was involved.
that's okay though, because Michael Jordan is the narrator. So yes, it's going to kind of be based on him. He was the superstar. If you go back,
He's fucking Michael Jordan, bro. Like let's
He
just put
just
it
said
out there.
that.
He the fucking GOAT.
right, but that doesn't mean Scotty doesn't have the right to write his book and tell his truth. Is all I'm saying.
It's just the certain shit that he putting out there and disagreeing with that I have an issue with. I do think he has a right to tell his story, but I think there should be some level of camaraderie and unity there, with him being such a key piece, because
Well,
Michael
obviously,
Jordan
more
said,
has happened behind the
But
scenes. Like
exactly,
it
he's
has to
saying
have.
that Michael isn't doing the same for him. Even though
Michael
Michael
Jordan said Scottie Pippen was the greatest fucking teammate that he ever had in his career. He
and
said that
Scottie
in the
Pippen
last
said
game.
Michael Jordan is he wouldn't have won those championships without Michael. So he's not taking away the talent or what Michael did. I just think it's more the personal side of it is what has bothered Scotty, not what they did
I
on
got it.
the court.
I'm
I
gonna say
got it.
I would be curious to read the book to see what's all in there, to see exactly what he's saying, because we're making assumptions. We don't
Cash,
really
did you
know
watch
what's
The
all in the
Last
book.
Dance?
I did just because, just because.
Is
Did you
Michael
watch
fucking
Save the
Jordan?
Last Dance?
I have seen Save the Last
What
Dance.
do that have to do? What do that have to do with it? All right, go ahead. Y'all got it. What's
Have
next?
you ever played Just Dance?
I have.
Do you watch
Come
it?
on, what
Do you
else? You
think
got
you can
another one?
dance?
I did.
Okay. All right.
My daughter dances. Come on, I got more. What's up?
What
That's
about
all you
have you
got? You
listened to
done?
Dance Now?
All right.
Oh, I got you.
There you
So
go. That
what?
was it. That was it.
To Dance
That was
Now.
the limit. That was the limit.
Have you listened to Dance Now?
Man, y'all talking about
No,
bullshit.
what is
Listen, Cash, I might be stepping on your toes right now,
Yes.
but I really want
Okay,
to
I'm
get this
sorry.
in. Can we please talk about what the fuck is going on with Jay Prince? Real quick.
Okay, we can do it. You want to show your picture?
I think the producer has the picture, but I just want to get our thoughts on it really quick because last week we talked about
Okay,
Jay
well,
Prince.
yeah. So it actually happened this week. Jay Prince actually got Kanye and Drake together. So of course he makes them take the picture, and I can't
He
tell if that
makes
like
them
a
take the
finger
picture.
gun. He makes them take the picture. I don't know if that's a thumbs up or a finger gun. I don't know. I think it changes the
You know what?
context of
That
the picture.
actually looks like a
I think
gun
it's a
pointed.
gun.
That
I think
I
it's a
thought it
gun
was a
too.
thumbs up, but now Ray, does that look like a gun to you?
It's
From Jay
definitely a
Prince?
gun. Yep, it's definitely
Wow.
a gun.
Look at Kanye's
You know what?
face.
But
Kanye and Drake. Look at Drake's face.
outside
Drake is like, ain't this a bitch?
outside of this picture though, they actually did a video where they were
Yeah.
partying together.
Yeah, because who's
You said
outside?
partying?
Yeah, they were
They're
partying
like
together.
at a party together.
Drake and Ye?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
It's a video of them together. Like, yeah, it's like a whole. Are his eyebrows
Shout
gone?
out.
Did Kanye shave off his eyebrows? Like,
Who
I'm
knows
getting.
from that guy? Yeah.
It looks like they're
Shout
gone.
out to
Late breaking
fucking
news. A $750 million lawsuit has been filed against Travis Scott, Drake, Live Nation, Apple Music, and more.
750 million. That's it. I mean,
But that's one. No, that's just one.
I'm about to say
That's one lawsuit.
Yeah,
That's one
They
lawsuit.
said that he has several lawsuits and
Jeez.
it's just crazy, man. That whole situation is crazy. I seen that he had canceled his Vegas show, but then there were artists already scheduled to perform, and Lil Uzi Vert, he came out and told the audience, hey,
Yeah,
look,
he don't
I'm not
take
stopping
breaks.
my show. I'm not taking no breaks. If it get bad out there, just leave. If you're not gonna leave, just stay. And he got a lot of backlash.
I mean,
that
that kind of absolves him of anything happening, though. By
I
him
get that,
saying,
but he was the only one
leave.
that's been doing that since that Astro World tragedy. Most of the artists that's been taking the stage, they've been checking on the audience, stopping their show, taking.
I mean, it's Little Uzi though. Do you
Right,
know
that's what I'm about to
Uzi?
say. Lil Uzi Vert. Ooh.
Yeah, like, do you know Little Uzi? I mean, that's kind of
Name
on
one
brand.
Lil Uzi Vert track.
Lil Uzi is a fucking idiot.
Very much so.
We can move on.
No,
Yeah,
nobody.
so, I mean, yeah.
Nobody's taking a road trip saying put on that Lil Uzi Vert.
Man, I mean, that just sounds like something he would say.
Nobody. Maybe kids that are going through suicidal thoughts.
Wow. Okay. I don't listen to Lil Uzi Vert at all. I just know who he is because he always on social media doing his little diva dances.
I was about to call him JT's girlfriend, but I mean boyfriend. I mean,
that's one of the city girls.
Yeah,
right?
He's dating one of the city girls.
He is
He's
a city
still
girl.
with her.
I mean, as far as I know.
You said he's a city girl?
They all three city girls.
Cash, you see that? That the producer put out?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Why would you, nigga? It was a more eloquent way to do that. But
he said it.
You see
said it 7 minutes ago.
Okay. All right. Anyway, we have a very special guest tonight. I know. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Ray is obviously keeping me on my shit tonight. Thank you. I appreciate it. While he's chewing loud as fuck. We have a special guest with us tonight. Now we'll go ahead and we don't. Thank you, Ray. Producer
for a nigga that don't smoke weed. This nigga always got the munchies.
Always snacking on the goddamn camera.
Because I'm pregnant.
Okay. We have the Bishop DOTTA with us tonight. But I hate every transition. They always throw some like crazy shit at me. All right, can we bring him in, producer?
Yo.
There we go. We can hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, how are you doing tonight? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. I'm blessed. I'm alive and well. What's going on, my people? That part.
What up, Bishop?
Good money, you got my people on here. You feel me, right? What's going on? We got my
It
funny
look,
man on here. I know he gonna crack on me tonight. I'm ready for it, man. Whatever you throw at me, I'm ready for it, man.
it look like he's
I
somewhere
really am.
tropical.
Man, I'm actually, it's a blessing. I'm at home, man. I'm ducked off, and I come to Kansas City, man. I like to be in the place where you feel me. I still can. You know what I mean? They say Kansas City is
Yeah.
bad. It's not bad. It's a beautiful place. It's the parts.
Not
It's
at all.
parts. And
Yeah.
it's like any place. Kansas City is beautiful. I love home. We created it. We built us. Look at us. Look what we doing. This is big to
Right.
me. I
Look at
thank y'all
us
for
three.
having me, by the way.
Right. Look at us three
That
just
part.
doing great
So
things out here.
Who's the three?
why you
Who the
saying
fuck
yes?
is the three, right? It's
Right.
four of us on
Look,
Me.
I see, see, that's
Don't
why I
even
said I
answer,
don't want to
Ray.
participate.
Don't even answer.
I don't, I don't want to participate in his
We'll set up
foolishness.
in the
That's
air,
why I
right?
said, yeah,
Whoever the
my
three
that's what
nigga
y'all
I
want
said.
to
Bishop.
I
pick
ain't
at
about,
home, that's who y'all pick.
Nah,
Whatever three y'all
we ain't
want.
even gonna let this nigga. We ain't even gonna let this nigga answer, man. My nigga Bishop, bro. What the fuck is up, man? This is my nigga right here on
man,
the fucking podcast tonight, man. This is a special moment. What's up, Bishop?
my God. Man, I'm blessed, man. You feel me? Even with Jerk on here, money, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? But Rod, our legacy it goes back, man. You follow me? I'm blessed, yo. Like I said, man.
Yeah,
I have a story to tell. I'm excited for some people, that know me, my own peers. For oftentimes, people interview you, they speak to you on these type of things. They don't know you. And when I get to speak to my peers, me saying Jerk, you, money, even if she doesn't know me personally, not sounding arrogant, if you will, but I'm sure she knows some of my past. She's from here. And with that being said,
yeah,
when you're allowed to indulge in that world and you have people like y'all that can say, you know what, I know him. Like, he's from here. He ain't no celebrity. It's not a superstar person. He's a normal person that had a gift and a talent that came from where we
yeah,
come from. And there's no abnormality about it. It's dope. I love the fact I'm from right here, Kansas City, born and bred. Project
damn right.
23rd Street, Blue Valley. You follow me? A lot of things, you feel me? We can't talk about on this podcast, you feel me? But
Yeah.
We
with
could
that
talk
being
about
said,
everything
you
on this
know what I
podcast.
Right.
mean?
You told
Look,
us
there
that
go
you were
Ray.
gonna be pretty
What,
There go
open with
Ray.
us. So,
Yeah. We
I'm
could
gonna let
talk
them
about
what,
have at it.
everything.
what, Well, without question, I'm just saying that, when you come from the street world, you know what I'm saying? Jerk and my guy Rod know what I'm talking about. You feel me? We were a lot. It's a blessing because a lot of us weren't given the opportunity to change our lives when you come from
At
where
all.
we come from. And like I said, I
Yeah,
didn't get to rap about street shit. I sang about it and it was often
yeah,
foreign to people like, yo, Bishop really affiliated with those people. Yes, I am. You follow what I'm saying?
yeah,
I dealt with it in a manner. I ran it like a business. A lot of my friends and my affiliates, they had to go away. I believe in the form of no face, no case. I'm not saying that I'm
yeah.
proud about it, but you will respect the profile out of it. I'm still out here and I'm having a conversation with y'all without problem, without question. I never told none of that goofy shit that people do. You feel me? Again, I'm not bragging
Yeah.
about it. Please respect the profile of it. That's all I'm
You just
saying.
being real.
You feel me?
You
I
just
was
being
allowed
real.
the
You know
opportunity.
what? Hey, now Bishop, man, let me ask you about this, bro. We was talking about Summer Walker's album last week, and you
Absolutely.
got some placements on Summer Walker, man. So for the people that might not know the extent of your legacy, man, talk to us about that Summer Walker situation, bro, and how you all over that album.
This Summer Walker album, you know what? The thing is, I'm only on one record. Let me not overdo it. It's an exciting deal, but my career has always been blessed that I never really did album records. The deal with out, and there's nothing wrong for those that did. It's a blessing because you still got a blessing. So I don't want you to look at me like, oh no, that's not the case. What I'm saying is that when you tune in on something and you decide that there's only one place you want to be, and it's okay if you feel like that's your place, and that's what I felt like mine was. I didn't want album records. Album placements are okay. I love them. It's an album filler. I want a single. I want something that's so, for lack of a better word, so undeniable that record, here you go, it just can't be placed on this album. We have to. It's a piece of music that has to be displayed for the whole. You follow what I'm saying? It can't just be on
Yeah.
that album like that, and that's what I wanted with any record that I've done. And I don't want to. You feel me? Well, eventually we'll go into the past records that I've done. But answering your question with Summer Walker, with this particular record, it's hard for a man to totally definitively write a record for a woman. I'm a man.
Mm.
I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
You understand? We're not allowed to go to
Yeah.
that place. So when you're
Yeah.
participating in something like that, it's very delicate. It's very you follow what I'm saying? And to use
Yeah.
for example, I never forget when I heard Neo's record that he did for Beyonce. Um, to the left, everything you
Yeah.
got,
Yeah.
up and
Yeah.
off to the
Single
left.
ladies.
See, you have to think that part. When you think about a man, detail, what man would say that? Come on, think about it.
Mhm.
Even though you're not a writer, if you decided to become one, think in your mind like, damn, would I really have, pardon me, would I really have said, damn, to the left, to the, what man would say that? That's a really, it's a thing you have to dabble in something and you can't be scared to say, you know what, I'm going into my feminine side. It is what it is. If you're a man, and I consider myself one, I indulge with women, you feel me? But when you're able to indulge in something like that as a writer, I said, damn, I just can't seem to do that yet. I can't figure out a way to come up with a song that doesn't sound like, and understand what I'm saying, there's a difference. So you can write a female's record, but the where it comes from. If it sounds like a man
Yeah.
writing a female's record, or if it sounds like a female's record. You understand the difference?
Yeah. I'm following
That's
you.
that's the key in writing that song. So when you come up with a record for Summer Walker, she was dealing with a lot. Her dude, you know what I mean? He's a super producer. So that's where the fine line coming in. Yo, do you really want to participate in a song like that? You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
still a super
Yeah. Yeah.
producer. But however, her wanting to get her message out and me not even being and not even in the same room with her when the idea came to fruition. You understand what I'm saying? It was the idea that said,
Yeah.
you know, we love the sample, the idea of what you came up with. What do you think? With a song that powerful, how do I want to put this, man, so it makes sense to y'all. You know what I mean? It's like this. You take a record like Liar, which is where she took the sample from. You're a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreak, and I won't take it back in my life. So I'll take. You follow me? So from that point, that's when she
Yeah.
started her song. First off, let me say, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean. So, if you will, I'm trying to create a balance. It's so dangerous what I'm saying right now to y'all. Oh my God, y'all killing me. Look, so I'm trying to create a balance, if you will. Can I really indulge in this record? No, I can't. Because politically, this is how I feed my children. You understand what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
can't piss
Yeah.
this guy
Yeah.
off. But also, this is a female that creates sound. And see, now I don't want to indulge in too deep for y'all, because now you're gonna be like, damn, we didn't want to go there with this. I create a sound from nothing. If you could imagine a song, you can't touch it. You can't pick up a product from it. You can't, but can you imagine you can feel it? Do you
Yeah.
imagine that addiction? See, that's a different thing. Without people that aren't songwriters, aren't weird like they call us, whatever. But I understand now that in order to create what I create, it comes from nothing. You can't touch
Yeah.
it. You can't go take a piece of
It ain't
furniture and put it
tangible.
in it. It's that word. Very nice. It's not tangible.
Yeah.
But when I'm done creating whatever this thing is that God allows me to create, you say, oh my God, I can feel it. You understand the power in that, my friend?
Yeah.
That's a different kind of monster. Get him out of here. It's a different kind of thing you're dealing with
Look,
now.
get him
You
out.
know what I'm saying? That thing. So, man,
Bishop done fucking daughter.
oh my God. So when she came and and I understood that there was an opportunity to get on the record. You feel me? Honestly, 90% of what I have on the record is my sample. I gave some idea as far as direction, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, for sure.
with what the sample did and what she was saying and how delicate the story is, there's really no way to touch what she wanted to create. That was her story. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
It was
that
her
do make
story.
sense, bro. And it's crazy because we were talking about the album last week, and Ray and I agreed. I haven't listened to the album, but I agree with Ray. It was a real depressing moment, but that was the story that she wanted to tell, man. And that's crazy that she had writers like yourself to assist her in that.
It's a blessing. I can't even lie. It's a blessing, yo. Like I
Damn, that's
said,
crazy.
Bishop,
another
let me
thing,
ask you a question.
absolutely. Let me say, please.
Do you feel like you're a better songwriter or singer?
Damn, why would you say? You know what? It would take you to
Look,
come up with, like what I told you, crazy minds. You see what I'm saying? Genius people. And you know, I have to respond because I'm right here. God damn you, Bray. Look, so let me say, I started off on the stage, and above anything, that is my passion. It is my passion. I love to perform, entertain. I love sound and what God has given me in my body to create. Most people need an instrument. I'm allowed to create it from my person. But also, when God gives you a gift to create, I like to call it a universal language, if you will. I never forget one time Joe invited me to go with him to Tokyo. And when we got to Tokyo, none of these people could speak English. None of them. But when he performed, stuttered. And they sang it word for word, verbatim. I said, this really is the universal language. This is more powerful than anything I could have imagined.
yeah,
These people are singing my song. I'm from the projects in Blue Valley, yo.
yeah,
23rd Street. Little black boy. I just had a great idea. And it was somehow brought to fruition. And when you go around the world and you see these people performing your record, Ray, honestly, and I use words to pay my bills, I can't answer that question. I don't know. Does that make sense? I honestly
man. I
don't
don't
know, but
know.
it does.
It's
That's
it's
crazy.
crazy though, Bishop. It's crazy because you wrote a lot of records, and I've heard your vocals on hella records, man. A lot of the people in Kansas City might not know who we talking about. We talking to Bishop DOTTA tonight, man. Like, you done worked with hella motherfuckers in the industry, as well as giving back to your community, man, in the hip hop scene in Kansas City. And I don't know, bro. Like you said, you can't answer the question, Ray. That was a real fucking pressure
No, it
question,
was.
bro.
You piece of
Is he
shit,
a
right?
better songwriter or vocalist, man? Because he's real talented at both, man. So I got to give my nigga his flowers while he here, bro. Shout out to
Thank
Bishop
you,
Dunn.
sir.
Well,
Yo,
I
Ray,
asked
and
that
I'm
because I've seen you perform, and like you said, you perform. You did something at Soul Sessions a while back, and I was just looking at the video. I wasn't there, but I saw the video, and I just said that is Bishop in true rare form. You were singing to a girl on the stage. I don't know if you remember that.
I do
Yeah,
remember. I remember. I
yeah.
remember.
So when you get to
At
perform,
Soul Sessions?
yeah, Soul Sessions,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and when you get to perform, you are getting to be yourself. You are the people can see who you are. They get to see all of you versus when you're doing songwriting, a lot of times you people don't know, that you wrote these songs. They don't know you're behind these songs. You know it, and that's good enough for you. But I also feel sometimes like, damn, I wish the city knew I did this song y'all singing. You know what I mean? This is what I put together for this artist.
Yeah.
But when you're performing, they can see it's you. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I asked that.
You know what? Can I re-answer that question now? Am I still on here? I don't know if you messed
Yeah,
up.
go ahead. The producer muted me like an idiot.
Okay, so after you saying what you said, can y'all still hear me? Because it sounded weird to me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Y'all can still hear me?
You good, sir? You good?
I have to re-answer that question. You know what? I think I do prefer the stage. I can't lie, Ray. I do. When there's a how do I put this, man? It's crazy. I'm so upset with you for asking me this. You know, I'm gonna have a lot of people upset with me for this. You know what I'm saying? But even when as a songwriter, you know, when you go into the studio, you're creating a song for a person. I have to demo that record. And after I demo that song, there are often times, you know, you send this record out and these people hear the record. You know, it's basically a full idea of what the record would sound like if they recorded it, if that makes sense. And are you guys still there? It sounds so quiet.
Yeah, we're going to be quiet. We're on mute so that way there's
Oh,
no interference.
okay, I'm just making sure. All right, I just want to make sure I'm not messing up. Okay, so when you're demoing these records, a lot of times, again, I'm demoing a song. It's my baby, you know what I mean? So I'm really giving birth to something. And oftentimes these records are placed or they're sent to people. And sometimes the prerequisite, you know, there's a middle person that'll hear these records before the artist does. And they'll often ask, you know, who is the person that's demoing the song? Because sometimes writers can't sing. They simply can write. You feel me? They can write a hit, but they have to hire people to demo it. It just so happens I'm able to write my records and demo them as well. And when you do that, like I said, there's a liaison, a prerequisite. And these people are hearing the record. They're like, yo, who is the person demoing the song? And I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? That's a bishop. And sometimes I ask, you know, where's his deal? Why isn't he released right now? And it's so crazy. And accidentally, you know, just being honest with you guys, man, accidentally, as much as I love the stage and as much as I want to be there and I want to shoot a video and I would love to, you know what I mean? I would love to be that guy. It just so happened I wrote a record one day and I made more money than the artist did on that record. And then I did it again. And I kept making more money than they did. And then you would hear the thing like, you know what? Behind the scenes is where it's at. And I said, damn, this proves to be true. I write an idea. It's a thesis. It doesn't even, we don't even know if it's going to work. But because you have one, two, or three hit records, after that, they don't question you anymore. It's no longer a guess. You're doing it on purpose now. So then I find myself in this room, almost like a drug dealer. He says, you know what? I want to quit selling drugs. But damn, I just made another $100,000 today. It's so hard to stop. Because I'm like, yo, all right, I'm going to focus on Bishop being an artist. Then I get a new call. Yo, man, can we get a few? I mean, we want to do a song deal with you. We want to give you X amount of dollars to do this. I'm like, oh my God. I can go put out a Bishop album, but I've already created what Bishop will make. You know what I'm saying? So you're dealing with that dilemma. And again, I don't want it to always be looked at as numbers. Don't always look at it that way. But again, we are still who we are. We come from where we come from. We don't often get the opportunity to create an amount of money for our children to grow up. And you follow what I'm saying? For our family to be significant, for our man to be able to walk and say, yo, man, I got a great idea for a business. You got a couple of dollars for me? Yo, man, it's nothing. See when you situate. See, that's a blessing when you do it correctly, if that makes sense. You follow what I'm saying? And that was my whole thing.
Yeah.
I believe in bringing money to the camp. Any fam that was around me, they ate. I don't care who they were. You can ask them. I believe in it. We can call them right now. I validate it. If I ate, we ate. It was important to me. It meant everything
Yeah.
to me. You know what I mean? And I have to say that's kind of where I got stuck in a rock and a hard place. I wanted to go be in Star, but every time I was ready to go and jump out there, here's a new check. But you know what? Can you write these records? Like, damn, actually I can. And I go, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
I'm going to
Hell
work.
yeah.
But
You a
but
cold ass writer,
again,
bro. You a cold ass writer.
thank you, fam. I really it's humble. Thank you. But again, to answer your question, Jerk, yes, yo. I want to be on the stage, yo. I do. I do. I do. I love it. There's no I'm a how do I put it? Because y'all said we the same thing. I'm a very sexual person. There's only one thing I know that I love better than busting a nut is that stage. It's crazy to say it, yo. That stage, it's a thing that comes with it. Can you imagine a room full of people? They could be doing anything they want, but at that moment they give you their undivided attention. Here they go, what do you have to say? We want to hear it. Whatever you're doing, we want to participate in it. I don't know how other people get what they get from it, but for me, man, it's flattering, and I can't front. Like, yo, that's just it. So to reiterate, I don't know. I guess I was trying to, but I guess Ray forced it out of me. Hell of a interviewer, man. Yeah, the stage, that I choose the stage. I do that part.
Take a quick commercial break, a little break, and yeah, we'll be back in just a second.
Okay.
The popper at the mall is going down. Yellow's hella active, got it popping for the town. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? It's going down. Slides, hoodies, jerseys, t-shirts, repping the town. I'm KC from the trunk and the ground. Started at the View, now I'm booming through the town. 86 at Ward Parkway is going down. Don't forget 1809 Vine is downtown. Store number 2, spin, planet change. All I do is hustle, I don't play too many games. Prospect Ave. All we do is cruise. Come up to the store, buy some merch for your shoes. Gates and Sons, yeah, I made a deal. Had a little dream, then I made it real. Now I'm at the mall, Activella. If you need directions, you can call on my cell. The popper at the mall is going down. Yellow's hella active, got it popping for the town. Meet me at the mall, 8600 Ward Parkway. If you didn't make the grand opening, pull up on me. Spin Planet, you hear me?
All right, well, we are back. Are my co-hosts gonna act right? Can we bring them on? Bring them on slowly, because we never know.
What? We good? Why you acting like that?
I
Cash?
just said bring y'all on slowly. That's all I said. Don't
Why
even.
you acting like that?
Like
We're not
did
gonna fight in
something
front
wrong.
of company.
Oh no, he is used to this. He's been around us a great deal, so he's used to me
We
and
go
Ro.
way back.
Yeah, nothing new. So Bishop, we got a couple more questions, man, and then we'll let you go. I do want to ask, when you first was with Talent, did you ever feel like your career would be where it is today? And if you don't know, Cash, Talent is the R&B group that he was a part of in his younger days.
Um, Talent. That was our first deal. It was we were signed to R. Kelly, Rockland, and um, honestly, man, damn, how do I say this, man, without sounding crazy? Oftentimes you respond to somebody and you don't respond the way people want you to. It looks weird. Honestly, man, I thought I would be bigger, for lack of a better word. I did. I did. We were affiliated
Understandable,
with a giant. We were affiliated with a giant. My
right?
eyes, he was an idol of mine. You say you're dealing with R. Kelly, but in the interim, Kels, I'm not used to calling him R. Kelly, so I'm gonna say Rob. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly's too long. It sounds weird, but Rob, in his own right, was a genius. His personal ideology of how to move, not my business, not my place. Do I condone it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do I feel like he was justified for what he's done? No. Should he be punished? Absolutely. Absolutely. But a lot of what's going on with him, no, I don't agree with. But again, to go back with, our deal with Rob, it was a great situation. It was a dope it was a dope deal. I feel like we should have been far bigger, to answer your question, because we were signed to a Don in his own right. The records that we were that we done. We did a record on the group actually did a song on the Life soundtrack, and we were supposed to do three. And Rob, during his situation, he started dealing with the of course, the child molestation thing, and oftentimes during our career, he had kind of puddled in it, but he was still trying to run a label. But eventually, it got to a point where you know what I'm saying he had to fall back because he was nurturing his own career, which is understandable. However, I had a bigger vision for me. So to answer your question, I felt like I should be way bigger. I felt like we had a great situation that was going, but life for him happened. I feel like he handled it the correct way. No, he was running a business. It's not our fault that you did whatever you dealt with, but you still had the tools to make a business. You follow me? To still have a company
Right.
function. So, with that being said, yeah, to answer your question, I think I should be bigger. I'm struggling. And when I say struggling, not in a bad way, because I'm blessed. You feel me? Very blessed. But when I say it, when you're allowed to go into any career or any field, there are standards to that field. Does that make sense? And when you've accomplished what I've accomplished, and the word I like to use a lot of times is people they love the glory, but they never indulge or never dealt with the story. Does that make sense? See, when you indulge in the story, it changes the dynamic of why we move the way we move. Does that make sense? See, people right now, and don't get me wrong, you see the beautiful home and you see the lakefront views and the diamonds or whatever it is that they indulge in that people like. But they never saw when Bishop was sitting in New York on 25th and 8th in front of the Howard Johnson Hotel. You follow me? And I wasn't inside the hotel. I was sitting outside the hotel on the curb. See, those are the days that are never glorified. Nobody sees those days. Those are the days when I was hungry the most. Those are the days when I couldn't even afford a $3 slice of pizza. I was in New York. I wasn't here. There was nobody to help me. It was just Bishop, but I had a vision. There was something that meant more to me. You feel me? Than anything or matter than failing or anything. It wasn't failing, wasn't realistic. Especially when you have in your mind you're the best at something. So you want to keep moving forward. So yeah, I think I should be further along. However, I was held back. I didn't have any help. This is in the industry city. So I was guessing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have somebody say, yo, Bishop, take this money and do this. As soon as they gave me paper, I put it into a regular bank account, daddy, and I was spending it like it was, you know what I mean? That's what we know. It's where we come from. That's us. There was nobody say, yo, Bishop, you just made $250,000. You have to go to an accountant and make that money make sense. I didn't know nothing about that. Who the fuck is Uncle Sam? I made this money. I'm gonna go to Uncle Sam for. Was he in the room when I wrote this record? Finally, I'm not on the streets. I ain't corner slaving. I can legally go spend some paper. Man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all could tell me that. I was out of my mind. I will admit that. I was. Without question. For years. I was. I didn't know anything else. Come on, y'all know where we come from. Where we come from. Even
Yeah,
with
for
the
sure.
education that I had, even with that education. And I graduated with a 3.97 high school. Again, not bragging. See, I'm not dumb, nigga. Not dumb. It's just ignorance is a real word. Black people make ignorance be something weird. Ignorance definitively means not knowing. We didn't know. If my mama ain't come
Yeah,
say, yo, baby, you gotta do it, she ain't tell me that because she ain't know. What we doing? It's a process. See, the journey is beautiful. Because look at me today. See, now I have a second win. See, a lot of y'all don't even really know the real. That's why I love to talk to people like I'm 100. See, I'm nowhere nigga that the guy that I should be. A lot of people, yo,
yeah,
he's a millionaire. Don't get it wrong. I live well. I do what I want. But see, in the industry, see, either you're rich or you're poor. There is no in between, jerk.
yeah, for sure.
Right now, if I go into the industry, guess who I am? See, I'm the joke. I'm the nigga that they mock. I'm the one that they laughing at right now. Oh, it's Bishop. But see, I love it because of the people that we are, the place that we come from. Man, you think I'm a fail? Fuck you mean? They've been
So,
laughing at me for years, and now I got a number one. I got the number one
so,
record in the country. Laugh at that, fuck niggas, huh?
so
That
what's
part.
up next? What do you have coming up next? Before we lose you, what's coming up next for you?
Humbly speaking, man, I sent a record to John Legend. It's a beautiful song. I almost want to send it to you. I wish there was a way I could play it for you guys. Um, the song is called "Take Me Away," "Take You Away," and I don't know. I decided to as crazy as it sounds, I want to focus on love. I don't know why. I just this love thing. It's a whole nother story that comes with me. People that know me personally, but I recently got shot about 5 times, and I lived. And during that process, you feel me, you're in the bed and you're healing and you're saying to yourself, you know what I mean? I'm a spiritual guy. And I kinda asked God if that makes sense. I'm like, yo, God, why would you even allow this to happen to me? And and you have to look at prerequisites of what comes with why things happen. You feel me? And I'm not gonna say I've ever been the best person. You feel me? I've done some terrible things. I never thought things that would put me to a spot where I'm literally laying in a bed and can't move and function like normal people, if that makes sense. And epiphany came to me. You feel me? I sat back and I thought about it, and I said, God, why would you sit me down and allow this to happen to me? And I remember before that I said, God, put me back in position to do what I believe I'm supposed to be great at. You feel me? What I'm good at. But even in the midst of that, rotten nose and jerk nose, you feel me? And like I said, we're on a podcast. I'm an open book. I decided to indulge in women, do crazy things, pimping and all of that, and all the dumb shit. You feel me? That you know what I mean? You feel like it's fun. I thought it was a dope thing to have a multitude of women around and these women paying you, and I thought it was cute, if you will. However you want to look at it. However negative it is, just me being 100. Thought it was dope. I did. And karma comes and sees everybody. Just so having karma came to see me. And in the midst of that, I still had a vision, a great thing that God felt like I should give to the world. Again, I speak of the universal language. So when this thing happened to me, and I remember I asked God, I said, yo, why would you sit me down like this? The Bible reads, your gift will make room for you. Your gift. And when you learn what that gift is, you feel the two things that are most important in life. The day that you're born and the day that you learn what it is that you're on earth to do. There's nothing more president than that, more paramount part. You follow me? Those 2 days, that part, the day you're born, and the day you discover what you're really here to do. It's not a new mind, but I gave you. You see how God will
Right.
put you back in place? Sit your ass down, little boy. And then I couldn't go nowhere. I had to figure out it was only sound. That's what I'm here to do. Playing with girls and trying to be a D-boy and call myself a gangster, all that corny shit. That shit is corny. There's nothing dope about that. And I thought it was. Like, you feel me? Most niggas you feel me, coming up where we come from. It's corny. When you're able to get out of it and you focus on doing what you're supposed to be. My,
Uh-oh. It looks like we are having some difficulties. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. I was muted.
I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me?
Oh, okay.
Bishop,
All
can you
right.
hear us?
Yeah. I will really appreciate you for coming on. I got some feedback. And being with us tonight.
Can you hear us?
hold on.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's like a really bad
Yeah, I can hear
echo.
you.
Okay.
I hear the echo though.
Are those Apple headphones?
Yes, they are.
Oh, okay.
Don't start your shit. Well, let's go ahead and move into our main topic. Let's just get into it. So everybody saw the videos this week. It was no way that you can miss it. We're calling it the baby mama drama. That's what we're calling it, right? Well, that's what I've called it. That's what it's been called all this week. Why am I? Hello, can y'all hear me? It's not. It's one of y'all that's got some feedback. Okay, but this week the baby and his baby mama Danny Lee got into it. From the video, it looks like the baby wanted Danny Lee to leave, right? And apparently, she wasn't having it. She just had a baby. They have a 3-month-old together. So of course things got a little heated in this video. Of course, everybody has been going back and forth. Was he right? Was he wrong? You know, it's been a whole thing, and that's why we are here today. She's just my baby mama, because I think that is a sentence we have heard plenty of this week because of all of that drama. Holly just looked like he's about to burst. He doesn't know what to do with himself.
No, I don't have I gotta wait my turn because I don't have any kids.
That's a great point. So you don't know how to deal with these situations because you don't have any kids.
I have an opinion.
I mean, it's you could definitely have an opinion, but until you're in those steps and it's you, that opinion is going to change. And it's the same for me because I've never had to deal with things like that. I say that all the time. I'm blessed that I have a wonderful mother for my children, and I don't have to go through all that headache and pain and child support and court system. I've never done any of that shit. But I will say this. The baby was not wrong for asking the woman to leave his house. He never once said the baby junior has to leave. He said the mother, he wants her to leave because of she assaulted him. What's so wrong with that? I even had a Facebook friend that said, oh, how would you feel if a man put your daughter out at 3 a.m.? I would pick my daughter up. And I would be grateful that that boyfriend of hers or whoever he is didn't smack the shit out of her, shoot her, anything like that. So, yes, I'm going to be happy that that was his option. That was his choice to ask her to leave. There's nothing wrong with that. It's his house.
I don't believe that the issue was with him asking her to leave. I believe the issue is him recording it. That's the problem. Like, why is it being recorded?
Well, she started recording first. She started recording first, and he took the live. So she actually, and this is the only thing that we can see. Yeah,
I thought that he
said
took her phone and was using it to record.
Started the live first. She started the live first. So there's a lot of story. What is he laughing? Fucking so funny.
I don't know.
He's, the entire situation, in my opinion, was very childish on both behalves. But we can't sit up here and say a person is wrong for asking you to leave their house. He is not the sole provider of that child. She is an R&B singer. She makes her own money. And she said, oh, I'm in Charlotte. I didn't have nowhere to go. I didn't know nobody. There's plenty of hotels. When you go out of town and you sing. Well, can you talk, Cash? What's going on?
Well, we're having some type of feedback issue. So he's been like muting everybody when somebody's talking.
I don't hear it.
You're not supposed to tell everybody that.
Right. Golly. You seen Sports Center? What? For 1 week, let me just take over moderating.
Well, okay.
Do I have? Is it my turn? Can I interject?
We would like to know why the hell you got the giggles over there.
It's a lot. It's a lot to it. Ray, I do agree with you. I don't think that there was anything wrong with him asking her to leave his house. I do think we skipping over the fact that he also said in the video that he was recording for his own good, for his own safety. He alluded to the fact, wait a minute, Cash, you muted. He alluded to the fact that she was or had been violent towards him in the past. There was a moment in the video, like when he called her his certified side chick, that she balled up her fist, and she remembered that they were on live, and she said, "Ooh," she gave this whole energy, and that was almost what the baby was talking about when he first went live. Like, she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She be putting her hands on me, and I'm recording this so motherfuckers can see live and direct. I don't think that he was wrong for that. I think it was his house, and if he asked somebody to leave, you got to respect that. Now, at the same time, I think that whole situation is toxic as fuck. I can't see myself in that type of a situation with the mother of my child, and I'm laughing about it because it's so much that I want to say, but I know y'all gonna cut me off. The producer gonna take me off the screen. Y'all gonna start bullying me because I don't have kids. So y'all feel like my opinion beforehand is invalidated. So I'm laughing about
Who
all of the
said
shit
that?
that I'm
I
saying
mean,
inside.
Who said that your
because
opinion would
it
not be
must be
valid?
bullshit if he feels that way. It must be
No,
some
no, no, no,
bullshit
no.
Nah,
if you
it's not.
already
It's some real
feel.
solid shit. It's
So
not
look,
bullshit.
can I say something though? Can I say something? Now
Yeah.
look, I have kids, so this is my deal with that. First of all, I get him recording it. You feel what I'm saying, for his safety, whatever that was. You ain't have to make it public though. You feel me? You could keep that to yourself. That's your business. But second, you know what I do hate though? If he feels like, you feel me, she was a problem, and again, she can afford her own lifestyle. She's a star as well. You follow what I'm saying? We don't know where she lives, however that works. But of course, she can leave. If the man felt threatened, she's out of line. And trust me, the only reason why I can say this, I've dealt with some females. I hate women that use the child as a tool or a weapon. That's not fair. Don't do that to me. First thing she said, "Oh, you put me and my baby out, and your baby 3 months." That nigga ain't said that. He asked you to leave. He probably could have said, "Yo, the baby could have been here." Don't do that as a weapon. Now again, you feel me? Both of them was very petty. I agree with Jerk. She was major petty. However, he had children. That man ain't probably trying to put that baby out. Come on. What the baby gonna do? The baby ain't got nothing to do with you. So
Y'all know good and damn
if you
well
being,
if she would have
come
got
on.
up and left that baby on the bed and like, all right, I'm out then. That nigga would have threw a fit and been like, get this goddamn baby too.
You know what?
Y'all gonna
But
stop
hear me
acting
out
like
though.
this
Hear me out.
nigga
Hear
is
me out.
a
No
That,
upstanding
way, no
citizen.
way.
Get the
see,
fuck out of here. This
that's
nigga
you
been
being a
on
woman.
shit bullshit.
That's you
Stop
being a
it.
woman, and I feel you.
Stop
That's
it.
you
Yeah.
being a woman.
That's
Y'all
all. Yeah.
However,
know.
That's you being a
every
woman.
Cause y'all
every
know.
Cash, I
every
He
will
would
man
have
ain't
say
like
this.
that.
Cash, I
I
will
swear.
say this.
what?
I did not like the fact that he disrespected her on live and calling
Uh,
her the side
And
chick
that
and
is
all of
the
I
that.
agree.
problem.
I
That's the
agree.
That I
biggest
don't
part.
like,
Like you
Very
because
good.
said, he can put her out all he want all day. Get out my house, that's cool. But why
That's
would
what
it
I
have to
said.
be so public? Why did he have to do that?
Exactly.
At the end of the
Um,
day, that is the mother of his child, and he's gonna have to deal with this girl for
yo, hold up. I want to
however
know.
long.
Hold on, though. Why is Rod laughing? Yo, what are you laughing at, bro?
Cause
Tell me
he
what's funny,
right.
man.
That's what I want to know. What the fuck is so funny?
like
Because I
say
know.
what you
It's
gotta say.
funny. All right. So look, I'm laughing because y'all right. Everything that y'all saying is right. I agree with everything. He didn't have to humiliate her and put her on a spot like that on live. All of that. I think it was his right to ask her to leave and all of that. But I just think that it's just crazy that people find themselves in these type of positions and toxic situations. It's like everybody knows who the baby is. Everybody, millions of motherfuckers know who the baby is. And it was wrong for him to call her his side chick like that in front of the world, but I can't lie,
That's
I've
on
been
his
guilty.
brand.
I've been guilty of similar behavior. Maybe not to the world, but
In
I've
that
that
told.
part.
part.
I mean, come on, I'm
That
gonna just be
part.
honest. You know, oftentimes, Bishop, you live similar lifestyle as myself.
That part. He's talking about.
Oftentimes, oftentimes the women that we deal with may have it twisted where we stand, and sometimes that might be our fault. that they got it twisted like that. And that seemed to be the case in the baby situation. He told her, and in front of the world, Cash, go ahead. He told her that she was his side chick, and she disagreed. She came out with all sorts of footage and all of this shit. Like, how the fuck was I your side chick when we had this sort of an intimate situation? But I think that both parties are responsible. The baby, he's responsible for maybe leading her on in that culture that exists of spoiling your side chick. There is a fucking culture that exists. Let's fucking be honest about it. He was wrong in that, and she was wrong in expecting some sort of happy ending. She teased his other baby mama. She teased his other baby mama, like, you know, when things were good between him and her. She was taunting her and, you know, bitch, I'm hearing all of that.
And that's why I want a lot of women not to play crazy in this situation, because we've all been there. Like, every woman at some point of her life, whether you were younger or you were older, you've always thought you were better than the other woman. You thought that he was putting you up on a pedestal. So, you know, you started kind of feeling yourself. And I think that she did that. And, you know, a little bit of this might be karma. You know, it's coming back to kick your ass. Because like you said, you was all on his other baby mama's head. You know, you was making all these songs. You were the favorite of the moment. And, you know, that kind of got to you. And so now you find yourself in a situation where he's kind of like, you got to go. Like I said, the way that he did it was fucked up. But we cannot act like she's a complete victim in this situation, because she got the same internet we do, and she see the same bullshit that we do that he does. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying, like she's just so shocked and surprised that all of a sudden he's acting this way. I believe they fought like this before, and I believe her ass will be right back in that penthouse probably next week.
Very true. Yeah, I made a post on Facebook that went, you know, semi-viral. I wouldn't say viral, but semi-viral. And then got a lot of, you know, feedback on it, because I said the baby was not wrong. And one of my reasons for saying that is because men have been dealing with women putting them out for a long time. You know, if you're a man that do not have your own place, you know, you have been put out. You know, you have been put out. So women are getting they're getting what it's like to be on that opposite end, where a man can say, get out of my shit, and you should leave. Because if you want a man to leave, guess what? If he don't, you're calling the police.
Yeah. But is that the part that everybody was mad about, though? That he asked her to leave, or is it just the way that he did it?
No,
you know, you're putting me on live. I'm nursing my baby, and it's like, get out.
No, it was more because it was 3:00 in the morning and it's his baby mama. And it's like, so what? He shouldn't have to put up with that shit.
Did y'all see her response? And she was trying to explain what happened. She said that everything had been cool between them, and she was at his house and she decided to cook for him. And she fell asleep before he got home, and when he came in, he was just tripping like, you need to go. I did see a picture. I wish I would have fucking shared this with the producer. I saw a picture of what she cooked. It was some macaroni or some shit. Did y'all see this fucking picture of what she cooked?
That shit was trash.
I didn't see that.
Man, that shit was trash.
If you saw this fucking picture,
what she cooked?
I'm gonna fucking find this picture. I'm gonna find this fucking picture.
She also said something about her ordering.
I thought it was Plan B. Yeah.
She ordered a Plan B, but still. It's still, if someone asks you to leave,
if you saw what she cooked, that would have been enough to put a motherfucker out.
I just do not believe that if she would have been like, okay, I'm going to leave the baby over there, y'all handle it, I'm out. That nigga would have made a whole video. This bitch left her baby in the middle of the night. There we go, right there. He would have made a video.
That's their child. If you leave my child with me, instead of leaving at 3 a.m. with my child, what is he going to say negative about her?
I just don't believe it would have went that smoothly.
It sounds like you're going. It sounds like you're anti-man. Is what you're going with.
How? I'm not anti-man. I'm talking about this situation. I'm talking about there's no way that the baby in this situation would have been good with that girl leaving her baby.
You can't leave the baby junior with the baby father.
Shut the fuck up.
Come on, man.
It's not a junior, right? It was. They got a little girl together.
It's
right?
a girl. It can still be a junior.
Baby junior. not
Baby
saying it's
Junior.
a boy. No. So my listeners, I'm not calling a baby a boy. I'm just saying baby junior. It's like even with my daughter, I call her junior. Tears, she's a junior. She's me.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
I
think
can't wait for Ro to have kids. He's probably gonna be 50 by the time it happens, but I can't wait for you to have kids.
be stressed the fuck out.
Because he
Man,
he
Right.
listen, bro.
escaped.
Like,
He escaped. Look, Ro, we live, Bishop, we all live that world
I feel
of
like he's
women.
about to say some stuff.
No.
Go
We
ahead.
live the world of women. We've always had women in our lives. It's no stranger
That
to
part.
us. But Ro escaped that part of the child, being a baby
A
daddy.
baby
He
daddy.
escaped it. And then I also
Yeah.
escaped the vicious part of being a baby daddy, like Bishop has stated he was a part of. So
some
as you can
toxic
see,
shit.
there's different levels. You got Ro
Oh, it's
who's never
definitely
been there.
levels.
There's been me who got it good, and then Bishop who has his story to tell. Women ain't always the goddamn innocent people here. Men are
I'm
victims as
telling
well. You know,
I don't
you.
know.
men
I
are
couldn't
victims.
hear you.
Yeah.
Men
I
are
couldn't hear
victims.
you.
Yeah.
Man, listen. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all shit with that. The way that y'all
What
bully
the
me,
hell?
the way that
What
y'all
you
bully
mean?
me in multiple ways, and in this instance, y'all bullying me because I don't have kids.
Man,
I
that's
do
not
have I do have enough common sense. I've been involved in a lot of children's lives over the years, so I understand that it's different when you have your own, and I respect that. But Ray, I resent you saying that I escaped, right? That
you
that there
did.
was some trap that I avoided. It
It ain't
wasn't
even,
that
let me
I was
can I give,
responsible.
it ain't even that. Let me give you an example, man. Honestly, it's a gift and a curse. It's actually something a good, it can be a good thing and a bad thing. You know what I mean? So this the deal. I was in love with this chick, right? I ain't gonna lie, man, right? First baby mama. I have two, by the way, so it don't sound like 1,000. I have two, okay? Both of them I thought I was gonna marry. However, so the first one, right? We had two children. I was excited about her. She's the love of my life. I mean, I'm doing my thing. I bought a home in California. You mean feel me? Dream home. Flew her out and the kid and the whole thing. But in music, you have to be going a lot. Some women ain't really indulging in that celebrity lifestyle. They don't want to be in the world with you. I'm at these fabulous parties and you're at people's homes. Every woman ain't like that. Some of them like to sit at home. You feel me? Just really be at home. The shit that come with dealing with a person that does what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the world doing whatever. Invite her to come out, show her the home. She loves it. Children are excited. The whole shit. Mind you, I'm at a part in my career where music wasn't doing so well. So I'm at the bottom, living off savings. See, this is the real part of the music part. See, people only again, they only see the glory. They don't really know the story. You follow me? I'm telling y'all this. This is 100. I was fucked up. I was really fucked up. People saw the diamonds. They saw me pull up in the cars, not knowing the reality of it is I really got a dime to pay rent. Understand? That's the scary thing in music. No in between. You're rich or you're poor. I was very poor. You get it? So I decided I'm in love with this girl. Got my crib out there. Music ain't doing so well. I said, but you know what? I'm gonna put everything into her. I'm gonna make this work. Bought the home, everything you possibly think of. But she said, you know what? I don't want to come there. I want to stay in Kansas City. So I said, I have to be in California to do my work. So I'm gonna get us a home here. And I get us a home and I pay it up for a year and the whole shit. So I decided to pop up at home. You feel me? Unbeknownst. When I get home, there's a fucking Acura in my driveway. It was antique. The shit was older than God. You understand me? And I looked at this Acura. Mind you, I remember I saw this car before. I said, damn, I've seen this fucking car before. But I can't remember where, because I'm always out of town. So I knock on the door. Do, 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 do. My door. Mind you, I tried the key. My key not working in my goddamn house. So I knock on the door to my house. Do, 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 do. A nigga answered my door in his boxes. Only been gone 3 weeks. A nigga answered my door, in his boxes. I said, whoa. Immediately the Kansas City street shit kicking in my mind. I'm thinking, I'm about to kill this nigga. That's what I'm thinking. You feel me? By the grace of God, I look up at this guy, and my oldest son walks out, Adon. And he looks, he says, Dad. I lose focus of the nigga standing in my face in this box. I'm so irritated. I can't even, yo, Rod and Ray,
So
I can't even, hey, I can't even tell you I'll reach through this screen and touch one of y'all right now. You understand me? I was so fucking upset. I was vexed. My
Right.
son said, Dad, I looked at him, I said, dog. I said, come here, Daddy. And he came to me and I hugged him. This nigga standing, look, that part, you feel me? Yo, so this nigga, he start walking upstairs. My baby mom come to the top. She look, what are you doing here? I said, what am I doing in my goddamn house? I said, but you know what? Yeah, man. My children are here. I'm gonna fall back. The whole thing. You know what I mean?
I'm, I didn't.
Rod, Rod, listen to me, Daddy. I ain't saying that you can't have a comprehension of what's going on, but when it comes to them physical being people, these are little people you create. No matter how much money I've ever made in my life, I own nothing the way I own these people. I
Why he
created them.
ain't
I
got no
birthed them.
sense?
You understand me? These are
No, I
mine.
do.
Without a
I do.
dollar amount,
But
nigga.
we,
They
but
mine.
I do have a question. I
My
have a
blood
question.
flows through
I got a
them.
question
Boy,
because y'all brought it
hey
up.
bro. Hey bro. Hey bro.
No, I
I'm
feel
not.
you. I feel you,
Hey
Bishop. I feel
bro.
you.
Mom. Hey bro.
That story went. I did not expect that. It came out of
Have you some,
nowhere.
have you some
I
kids
can't.
to
I
get this
can't
dynamic,
comprehend no
that.
shit like that.
Yeah,
See,
I don't think a
I
lot
said
of people
people
can.
And you know
all
what,
people
Ray? Let me say this. Let me say this. Ray, because he was over there, punching the pillows and shit. I don't even know if Ray would have been able to stop himself from reacting in that
and
situation, even if his son did
Right, in an
walk
instant
down the
type of
stairs.
deal.
I swear that's the only thing that stopped me. Dog, I'm telling, and
Yeah,
this is and remember we had talked about Van Brunt. This is when we was it would took
yeah,
three. It would have took a simple phone call to have 12 niggas out there. Right? You know what I'm saying? Whole situation
yeah.
would have been different. But my young boy, I swear, he came out from the back. Dad, I said, boy, you saved this nigga's life and this whole house not being
All
Swiss
right.
cheese just now. I swear to God,
Okay.
son, I love you.
All right.
But Ray, you felt me. Oh, he look, you saw him pull out his weapon. He's still on pillows.
Yeah.
That type
I done took
time.
my son by the
Hey,
hand and said, son, let me walk you to the car real quick. Take your brother, take your sister. Uh,
hey,
bro,
hey,
Yeah.
you talking about
It went left
my
real quick.
20s? In my
Yeah,
20s? Oh yeah.
hey,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Before, way
telling you.
before Stop the
You can see
Violence,
how that
nigga.
Way
story,
before
Way
yeah.
Stop the
before that.
Violence.
We can see how that
But
story
go
could
ahead,
have ended
baby.
a few different
I'm
ways, a
sorry.
couple of
Yeah,
Soon as
different
that
yeah, you
nigga
ways.
answered
did.
that motherfucking door, it wouldn't have been no
I,
motherfucking nothing else.
do you feel me? And that's why I'm on. Hey, but Cash, baby, what was you saying? I'm sorry. You was about to ask a question.
No. Okay, this is what we gonna end on. Cause I heard Holly bring it up. So let's go ahead and get into it. So you said that there are certain things that you cannot do with your side chick, right? There's certain, privileges that your side chick is not allowed, right?
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Y'all
Cannot do.
agreeing on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't say
So
that. I didn't say that. I said there's certain
you
things
did
that you
say
shouldn't
that.
do. I
Okay.
didn't say
Certain
couldn't.
things
I
that you
said
shouldn't do.
shouldn't.
Okay, so based off of
There you
that,
go.
do y'all think that she was a side chick? Like we saw the videos, they were going on vacations. Obviously stuff was bought. So I mean,
Well, when they
was she
first met, she actually was a side chick per the story, but it turned into more later down the line. So during that time, just now when he made that video, it wasn't. That was more of a trigger. I know what to say to piss her off, and that's
mm-hmm.
what he
yep.
did. You
I
know,
agree. That's what I agree with that.
that's all it
Yep,
was.
I
I
You
agree.
know,
definitely agree with
we
that.
we all do that. I know shit to say to people that pisses them off. Women know what to say to me that piss me off. You know,
Yeah, I mean, and that's how you know that they know each other because he knew
right?
instantly
He
by saying
tonguing
that.
her. Yeah,
Yeah.
he tongue kissing her and shit, eating her
I mean, they
ass.
got a whole kid. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't have
No, man.
kids
Wait a
with
minute.
side chicks, but
Y'all bullied me. Y'all bullied me out of my answer
what? How do we believe you out of your answer?
because I didn't get the answer. Y'all all agreed. I'm sick of
Look,
all of y'all shit.
look,
Let me
I'm
say
telling you
Damn,
this.
now.
Holly.
You
Let me
okay? You
say
get to end the
this. Let me
show.
say
When
this.
I put this up, you're done. We cutting off.
All right, cool.
So
cool,
go
cool,
ahead
cool,
and get
cool.
your shit together.
That's
Get
your
your thoughts
sign.
together. Once
Okay.
this shit go
ahead,
off,
it's
you're
extremely
I'm sick of
done.
y'all shit. I disagree with all of y'all. I think that she
Okay.
was a side chick, like Ray said when it first started. And I think that all of those activities, she released all of that footage of them having all of these intimate moments together. I don't think that graduated her from being the side chick. I think that as long as she's not the primary beneficiary to everything that he owns, she ain't the fucking main chick. And if you ain't the main chick, you the fucking side chick. That's
Well, the
just
main
where I
chick
need to
don't
go.
own
I agree.
everything.
I agree. Hold on.
I'm
Yeah,
not saying that
agree.
she owns everything. What I'm saying is the main primary beneficiary, meaning if this
My
man's
dear,
life is lost, it goes in
but
her hands, or a portion of it goes in her hands.
Rob,
That would
Rob,
be
She
the
have
wasn't
you,
main
signed
chick.
up to
No.
nothing.
but
She wasn't. He
have
didn't
you,
marry her.
No.
Hold on, let me
Rob?
finish my
I
point,
know.
and I'll let y'all go.
I go
He
ahead.
didn't marry her. He
Right.
didn't give her any type of indication that she was ahead of his other fucking baby mamas. All of his baby mamas were side chicks. He didn't have nothing left to them.
Bye.
There
How
we
is
go.
she a side chick if there's no main chick? Get the hell. Welcome to episode 23 of I'm Sick of Shit podcast.
Forte the fake ass niggas, man. What's up, Cash? What's the deal?
Hey, when it come to me, baby, Big Bread Ray, what up?
You telling me that was the same bottle?
But you ain't had a drink all week.
Because that's
Just
wine.
ask me
I just
today.
poured yak in my wine. Right
First
there.
of all, this is bullying. HR. Well, I have neither one of them in you yet.
Like
Good
Irv
job,
said in the
bitch.
comments, read it like I told you, nigga.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what else to say, but that's fucked up, man. That's
Don't get me wrong.
That's fucked up.
Okay, but y'all act like men don't do this. So
Okay, so look,
Beyonce's little
there we
baby
go.
was the
And
same.
that's a perfect example, but it was Janae. Oh no, she's toxic too. She's toxic too. She's toxic. All of you.
I couldn't.
Man, I'm sick of y'all shit.
Let me say this.
It's a yes
You
or no
skirting
question.
around the question.
Y'all think y'all going to heaven? Shit.
No, I'm talking about directly.
Now I'm getting my hair cut. Now I'm getting my hair cut to get pussy.
Because you was doing it in the pursuit of pussy.
That makes no sense. Why the fuck are you worried about that shit on our goddamn show? That's like us going to his youth program and saying he's gonna cancel everybody.
Everybody
How you
had to
gonna
go.
take everybody off the screen? You know what? Now, fuck that. Evelyn, you got me fucked up. Evelyn, you talking that shit in the comments. I bet you won't come on this motherfucking show and say that
Are
shit.
you cussing me out because they can't hear you?
Ray, turn that bullshit off. Outside, nigga. Check on. Multi-platinum, nigga.
Ooh, not 23.
They 23 platinum albums in 6 years.
I'm sick.
I know. See, look, Cash, I'm sick of your shit.